Alright, so we're doing another any percent run. The reason, even though I beat the world record by 1:22, is because I started a 100% run, I got to level 6, and I forgot the artifact. And I'm just 100%, I'm so sick of forgetting artifacts. It's really annoying. It's a miracle that I even completed the one run of it that I did, because it was so annoying. So I do want to get the sub 1 hour, but it's just such a pain, and I've only tried it once today, but I just don't feel like going through the trial and error over and over again right now. And any percent's more fun. It's just that I wanted the sub 1 hour on 100%. Here's my honest opinion on 100%. Once I get a sub 1 hour, I don't plan on playing it anymore unless any percent kind of grinds to a halt and it gets to the point where it's hard to improve at all. Or unless other people start running 100%. Because if other people start running it, then I would have to compete. But otherwise, I just don't want to. And I'll do like one more successful 100% run at some point, hopefully in the next day or two. And I'll get... The artifact is back, right? I did start a new game. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, you might have noticed, I do have a new microphone. Everyone. So, and the reason I say you might have noticed is because I'm actually audible now. Before you had to I had to put on headphones to hear myself. I always have volume like really high on my computer, but it like personally, I have things what is like really loud, but to me it's not really loud. So I just this is bad. I'm just gonna keep shooting it. But like I have things that are like in reality they're really loud, but I just kind of like no longer think of them as loud. And so to me, my computer that I have, that I'm recording this on actually, doesn't have loud enough volume. So I have to put in headphones if I want something that's quiet to sound louder. I don't know what I was thinking, shooting at him like an idiot there. But anyway. Why? I missed him, no! If you like press the shoot and target buttons over and over, you don't have to press both probably, but you can kind of get Megatron too. Oh, for God's sakes. I'm trying that shot thing, but I'm not good at it. I'm fine with that, I guess. Honestly, I'm gonna be losing some time here, but I'll just deal with it. Go, go, go. Slam Megatron in the face with a gigantic blue axe. Green, blue, whatever color that is. It's hard to tell because it kind of only gives you a side view. My best is 417 according to this. I didn't save my first and one or any percent run. And this is any percent, unlike 100%. This is like I don't have failed attempts of any percent so far actually, except for maybe like something that I quit midway through, like one or two. I basically when I do an 80% run, I thus far have improved by a few seconds. That's gonna stop soon enough. I'm gonna stop improving every run. That's can't keep going forever, obviously, but yeah. I tried to do a 100% run immediately before. Oh wait, no. I remembered this in time because I forgot in 100% that I tried like 5 minutes ago. Ugh. That was bad.
RC, are you okay? There should be a factory near you. Look for some huge...
Well, this is an interesting, it's not exactly what I do, but... I was hoping to get both of them in that. Unfortunately, I only got the one. But anyway, yeah, I really like Martron's charge shot strategy on this level. I think that I've said that before, but I'll say it again. It's a fact. I really like it. Level 1, I'm on the fence. Shooting in Megatron like that is actually faster. I think, maybe not to the extent that Martron did it, but I think that to an extent, it might be faster to combine just normally attacking him with that. So kind of mesh the strategies a little. Now this charge shot thing is just genius. That's the same way that I feel about Thunder. Okay, I didn't get that charge shot, but it doesn't matter because I just get another one.
Yeah. Let me rearrange it for you then.
Alright. Keep shooting, I guess, yeah. Not bad. Pretty good arachnid. Not perfect, but pretty good. I only lost maybe 2 or 3 seconds on her. Maybe slightly more. I thought about why we shoot. I guess 3DS mindset. I've kind of gotten out of the 3DS mindset, thank God, but it was what I did most of my practice on for a while there, like half a year or so. It's just, I mean, I didn't practice for a full half a year. It was on and off, just whenever I felt like playing this game, which, you know, that could be like 4+ month gaps between whenever I felt like playing it. But right now, the 80% is super competitive, so I don't have any. At the current moment, I have every intention of playing this a lot more. Doing tons of IL runs, to demonstrate like what my true theoretical best, never happening though. And the reason that I say that is because 250 isn't the end of the world. It's like a less than 10-second loss. Okay, I lost 6 seconds basically. Alright.
Hey, don't transform while I'm on board.
Ultimately, I don't think that it's really worth it to go the shortcut route here, because let's say that you lose 1 to 2 seconds for the artifact screen after the level ends. Okay? Do you gain 1 to 2 seconds going the shortcut route? I don't think that you gain more than 1 second, or maybe 1.5 seconds going the shortcut route. So it's probably either even or not worth it to go the shortcut route on this level, plus it's only like half a second or a second, which in the end, that could be the difference, but since, I mean, I lost the world record by 0.13, like, I almost beat it, but I was 0.13 short, because, I would have had to beat, if I beat it by 0.12, I would have actually tied, and if I beat it by 0.13, I would have beaten it by 0.01, but yeah, yeah, I'm going crazy with the steering right now. Yeah, 56. I feel like you do that way different in the Wii U version. You save like 3 seconds over the other versions. Thankfully, since this game is so optimized, I don't... Or, sorry, so unoptimized, I don't think that it's gonna be the absolute end of the world in terms of loading times being a little faster on Wii U, and a couple of things, like me maybe saving 10-20 seconds throughout the run. It does feel a little unfair, though, if I'm gonna be completely honest. that I'm saving like 10-20 seconds. Oh my god, why did I forget? I had the most massive brain fart, good god. That was meh.
Alright, time to turn and burn! This one's too tough! Call in the tanks!
Use your vehicle attack to destroy their shield.
I was just trying to get an upgrade meter, but I probably lost time doing it more than I would gain from having the upgrade meter.
Let's throw in some rocks to cover your bumper.
So it probably wasn't worth it.
Use your shield, Paul.
Oh, for God's sakes. Did they really have that much health left? I'm not terribly surprised, actually. I'm losing like 20 seconds on this level or more. What? No! I've not been getting these guys at all recently. There we go. Just take a second more to aim. In the end, it saves you like 5 seconds. Maybe not that much. But... Oh, for God's sakes, just die. Just fall in the hole. The chasm. What is that inside that hill? Oh, it's the sky. I thought it was like a out-of-bounds artifact. And I'm like, wait, what? But then I was like, oh, never mind. So, the way that I time this boost is right after that text box, or like dialogue, whatever. Right after that transmission box from the Viacon, I think jet, in the bottom left corner disappears. Right after that disappears, you can start boosting, like just a second after. In like the one in level 2 before Arachnid, I just time it with the, like, auditorily with the explosion of the Insecticon. I mean, it's not actually required that you do stuff like that. That saves less than a second. Maybe a second. I mean, let's even hypothetically say that it saves 2 seconds. That's hardly anything in this game that can be improved by multiple minutes. It can be improved by 5 minutes. That was a mistake on my part. What if I were to shoot like this? Well, I just can't. He literally was protecting Starscream. That almost ruined it. He was literally protecting Starscream. That was so dumb. What? It's fine, but it's actually kind of comical. And I'm also glad that I shot Starscream down like that. 454 is not good. I need to be pressing the A button faster. I only lost about 4 seconds there? That's not actually that bad. Let's see, 21:59. So that would be like 8, 9, 8, 9? That'd be like 9? No, 8. Yeah, 8 minutes from now. I'm not sure what my time was on this level anyway.
The Autobot has escaped!
Keep that trigger pulled, B. Let him have it.
Call for battle!
Charge up your gun, B. It'll do more damage.
There.
B, keep...
I don't know why I jumped like that. It's fine, it doesn't really hurt much, but it wasn't the smartest idea necessarily. Alright. Finish him off. There we go. That was not great. Alright, good.
I'm not gonna let him go any further. Take care of him here.
Get under some cover before your shield goes down.
Well, he clipped through the corner of the box. What was that? I should just destroy the energon. Get it out of our ways. Honestly, it could be useful to save a second or two, but it's just... I can never not destroy it anyway, so why bother, you know? Oh my god! Why did he have to land behind the box and then have these guys hit me because of that? Actually, that wasn't too bad. Well, I don't know why I boosted like that, but I didn't expect him to be that close to me, in all honesty. I expected to have to, like, boost to get over to him. Oh god.
The elevator's right above you.
Yeah, I know, Raph. Oh, just die already! To an extent, I swear that I used to be able to time that with the enemy explosion there, but it might have been a little off because he like fell to the bottom or something. I'm not sure what that was about, but this probably won't be an improvement at this rate. I still need to gain another 30 plus seconds. You know, I need to gain like 32 or something. Here we go. Nice.
To look on the radar. Go check them out.
Alright. I mean, sub 58 is the only thing. I mean, if I improve, the only way to improve by less and not get a sub 58 on this, honestly, the only way to improve. Actually, sorry, I thought I had like 100% mindset for a second. That felt faster. The loading, not the actual gameplay. But... alright, let's try to time this. Nice. I wasted like your 0.1 of the boost there.
I'm not gonna let him go any further. Take care of him here.
Thanks. Now I marked the location of the security server on the radar.
Not bad, not bad. You know, it pushes you around to the side because there's an invisible wall above that rock. Yeah, this room is very, very red in the Wii version. I made a comment about that. Not a comment, like in terms of an actual comment in like the comment section, but just a comment in terms of I mentioned it in my 59.2 tie. Well, that was in the tie. Actually, it was slightly slower, but you get the idea. It was like 0.12 slower. That's how much I lost by. There's an invisible wall in the way for no apparent reason. This isn't great, honestly. This is actually, you know, it's actually decent. Why did that happen? Not what we wanted at all, game. That's a pretty well-timed boost. It's not perfectly. I've had some insanely timed boosts that I didn't even think that they were gonna come out because it didn't look like I didn't see any boost. I've had like 2 or 3 of those. And in fact, I think that most or all of the boosts that I've had like that are in actual runs. Perfect. Go for the Energon that is completely irrelevant. Very smart idea. Possibly lose some time. Let's see. I still have like a minute 50, including loads and cutscene skips. And, of course, gameplay. You know, before I would lose time. In terms of, well, in terms of not be on pace to beat one. So,
Quit wasting my time.
perfect timing. For that knockout. Thank you very much. Nice. I wasn't trying to get the Energon, but it's neat. That was a really good knockout. I saved almost a minute? Good lord. Good 608! Oh my gosh! What? That was an okay, sub 6 isn't even gonna be that hard, evidently, because that was... Well, okay, it is. But, because that was actually pretty good. It wasn't perfect by any means, though. There's probably 645 potential. Or, sorry, there's probably sub 545 potential on that level. As crazy as that might sound. Good lord. Level 8. I want to sub 8 eventually. I think that's definitely something possible. Maybe... I'm not sure about sub 7. That's probably a stretch. But it might actually be possible. That'd be ridiculous. There's no way that I have no proof to back that up at all. But it would be... It's probably not impossible. It'd be interesting to see if that's possible. I can probably guarantee you, though, that there's a sub 7 in there somewhere. Sorry, sub 8.
I will crush you.
Good.
You did this to me.
Alright, let's make a cool jump again. I think that I made it in one of my runs, didn't I? I'm pretty sure. But if not, this will be the time. Pretty sure that I made it in my 58. Flat. Wait, dang it. That was slow. Boom. I lost to second plus, maybe 2, maybe 3. I lost a bit of time there. But that's not the end of the world, because this could still be very close to a new best. If I hadn't botched the ending to that Thunderwing, I probably could have gotten a new best by a second or 2. I can't say that for certain, but it's probably potentially possible. What? No! Stupid. Like I said, actually I don't think I said it in a run that I uploaded. You can kind of clip that into that wall there. I wouldn't consider it out of bounds, just a non-solid wall. It's only non-solid for like the first half of it. That wall, right, paralleling the very ending of that portion of the level. Almost a minute ahead. 55, nice. 36.9 is a gold. No, it's like a red. So is that signifying that it was my worst? No, that can't be. It's gotta be a gold. Oh, for God's sakes, you just
We're almost there. No sign of trouble.
you just go away, you stupid helicopter.
Be on guard. Those Decepticon signals you're tracking are just ahead.
Oh, you've gotta be kidding me.
Intercepting and decoding them is our only hope of rescue.
You got caught in the crossfire. That was actually really funny.
Understood. You having any luck?
Bulkhead and I have arrived.
I've lost a couple
It
seconds
seems
here.
The Decepticons are after something buried in the ground.
Oh wow, I actually lost like...
Possibly something to do with...
I lost 5 seconds there. No sub 3, I guess. I mean, you can tell just by how far along the dialogue is that you're playing poorly or well. And I had one time where Optimus didn't even get a full, like, 1 or 2, more than I don't even think he got a full word out. And if he did, he didn't get more than like 1 or 2 out. That was the best, so I lost multiple seconds there, and I can tell because Optimus got really far into his dialogue, and if you play really well, then Optimus won't even get into his dialogue at almost at all, and I think that you can probably do it fast enough to where he won't start any dialogue, because the only thing that allowed him to start any dialogue in that, in the one where I died, where it barely started, the only reason that it started at all was because I didn't skip the cutscene fast enough. I actually played the gameplay fast enough, I just was a little bit slow on the cutscene skip. I'm gonna try just to do this. This is a really dumb idea. I don't know why I like doing that, just not jumping there. I'm not sure if it's faster. It's weird how you can hit the rocks and not break them if you land on the very back edge of them. Oh, good luck avoiding this, he says. Thanks for the good luck, man. Also, it's insanely easy to avoid. Thanks for the good luck, though, Dreadwing. I appreciate it. Always nice to have good luck wishes from one's enemy. Even if your enemy wants you to do well, then you know that, you're having a good day, you know? I don't know where I'm going with that. No. Can I at least... No. Dang it. Ideally, you actually want to get one extra 3-hit combo in there. He usually lands like right here. Yep. Predictable. Oh, I couldn't dodge that because of your stupid bomb. I mean, that's a... What?! How many times can he do that in a row? He was coming at me already. That's so dumb. I just, like, moved back because I'm like, he's gonna do it again. Nice. That was a very interesting way to finish the upgrade combo. Oh, I had one time where the fight didn't even finish for a second because he landed on a rock and he kept spiraling into it and he hadn't quite hit the ground, like finished his defeat or whatever, or his falling animation or whatever it was. And so he actually, until he kind of just got knocked loose, or just fell loose, I didn't even touch him, but he just fell loose. Until then, he didn't even, yeah, the level didn't even end. Good, Megatron from jumping. It's not a huge deal, but it's always nice to see, you know? Okay, good.
Please, Starscream to me. You should focus on Megatron.
Perfect. I mean, it could be done better than that, but that, as far as I can tell, that's the best that Megatron can really be done.
Optimus.
Jump off the edge. I don't know why I have an affinity for doing that. That's a very interesting way to get rid of that truck, and I like it. I didn't remember to do it quite fast enough, honestly, but Nojiru did that in one of their runs, and I really like that. That seems like a really good strategy. What? No, they're not dead. Dang it. I thought that was enough. No.
No Autobots will escape us.
Wow, that was actually kind of close to me falling off. That was just me trying to save little to no time, but he just charged up immediately there. What was happening? Little to no time by doing a thing with trying to immediately shoot a shot. I don't know if you can make this jump in the Wii version, if it's easier, if it's harder, if it's possible at all, but it looks different to me, so I'm assuming that it might not be possible, because it looks like there's slightly less potential for it. It did technically release later, by like 18 days. Also, why do I accidentally pause?
Thank Primus.
I try to spam too much through the cutscenes, I guess. I'm not sure if it's much, if any, faster to do that. It's probably a little bit.
Careful! Some of those footholds are too weak to support you.
Wow, I don't think that was faster though. Nice, dude, nice. Ah! I was not expecting that. Wow, this is some interesting luck, or lack thereof. No! Oh, for God's sakes, you can't have this happen any worse. Oh, for God's sakes. Wait. I lost like 15 plus seconds, and that was a 343? There's definitely sub 330 potential on that level. Wait, I gained... Wow, I must have had a... No, I had a decent end ruin. I gained 3.2 seconds. That's crazy. That felt so bad.
Bulkhead, do you read? He's not picking up.
Well, you know what? This actually isn't my best time, because I, like, didn't, save it correctly. What? I didn't save it correctly. And so this is actually my second best. So even if I beat this, I need to be ahead by a minute 23 just to beat this. Alright, so get around him. Boom! There we go. Ratchet?
Guess you have to find some other way to
Okay.
get up here.
It's like Ratchet?
Capture that Autobot!
Anyway, though. Yeah, I mean, let's do the jump well. I think I did it well in my first run. Oh, for God's sakes, can you just not, please? Was not great, but even a subpar level 8 can be, oh, I thought there was a cutscene for some reason, can be a massive improvement. See, that's all that I wanted to do, like, the 50 billion times that I failed it.
Be careful!
Be careful! Be careful! I could literally save, like, a minute on this level alone. That's the comical part about this.
Ratchet, are we glad to see you?
Hey, Ratchet, check this out. I giant.
Ratchet, I know they forced you to work on that big guy, but did you really repair him?
Of course I did. And brilliantly, if I might add.
Honestly,
Ratchet, what were you thinking?
I considered for a moment that you might want to try really hard not to get S ranks on the levels that you would normally S rank. However, certain levels you can't not S rank, like levels 9, 10, and 12, you can't not S rank, because speedrunning goes really fast, so you can't fail on the time limit side. You're not going to fail on the damage side if you're going to be going fast, because that would mean that you got hit a lot. And you're also not going to be failing on the Energon rank side, because there's none in those levels, so S rank requires you to get 0 of them.
Target located. Converge on the left. The human children are with him as well.
Contact, Ratchet! Watch out!
Concentrate fire on the fugitive.
Ratchet, they're coming up from below.
That was basically perfect. It might have been possibly like a second better,
The Autobot might be headed to the main computer
maybe
room.
2,
Get
or
onto the left
something,
and
maybe
engage the fugitive.
about.
Concentrate fire on the fugitive.
But overall, that was really good. I need a vehicle boost in there, for reference.
Just what the men are ordered.
Yeah, you guys come over here. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. There you go, good. That was kinda slow. I don't like boosting when you from one corner to another to hit the tanks, because it's kind of risky. I don't ever do have to go to that corner, do you? So you don't necessarily have to go to those two corners, I guess.
Stop the lift and swarm them.
Wait, hold on. Got it?
This is no good, Ratchet!
Where? I mean, for God's sake, dude. I keep forgetting when what spawns. Alright. Got him. I was worried about that. Things not falling off like that.
The end of the rail.
Damage, like, dying from damage is never an issue unless you have a really bad level 10. I've had a couple of really bad level 10s where I almost died. I got very close. But other than that, unless it's level 10 and you do really bad, you have no need for Energon, basically ever. If ever. You know? Let's see if Soundwave does anything convenient this time. I think he did something convenient last time in my 58 run that has terrible audio. I apologize for that. I think that I forgot to plug before this microphone came. I think that I forgot to plug the one that I was using in. So I think that it was just like the computer microphone, or maybe it was plugged in but not properly. I don't know what caused that, but it was bad. I haven't watched that run, my own run yet, really, but I've seen part of it and that audio is terrible.
One of the generator shields is
Nice.
down! Aim for that glowing generator!
Do that.
Good job, Ratchet! Let's take out the rest of them!
So do this.
Way to go, Ratchet! I think Soundwave's starting to sweat! Are you
Are they gonna get
serious?
to me?
After all that work, he just puts the shield up again? Ratchet, hang on! I'll
Run.
deactivate it again! One of the generator shields is down!
Very good.
Aim for that glowing generator! All right! Only one more generator
No.
to go!
Dang. Okay, I could have finished it anyway.
Again. Ratchet, hang on! I'll deactivate it again! One of the generator shields is down! Aim for that
Oh my god.
The generators
That
are
terrified
all
me, because I
disabled.
didn't do it that fast. Okay, let's have a good sound wave. And I could say like 3 minutes or something. Well, maybe not 3, like 2. Perhaps. Perhaps. Run over here. Hopefully he'll spawn. Nope, he does not spawn where I want him to spawn. Dang it. It always sucks when you land on the platform. You always land on the platform, just to be clear. You never don't. That was great! I should do that more often, because that really helped. Well, actually, let's see where he spawns. Not a big deal. Alright, let's see where he spawns. Kind of stand behind this so if he flies at me, it won't hurt. Why is he not falling? What is happening right now? Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if I should have upgraded that earlier. No, dang it. What is going on? This is the most bizarre sound wave. This even tops the other one, which was still pretty— No! Bizarre. Come at me, sound wave. No! Literally a single— no, not a single shot. That was meh at best. Okay, that sound wave was actually decent-ish, except for that last little bit. 834! That's crazy. You can see why there's definitely sub-8 potential on this level. That was not the perfect sound wave, and the rest of the level wasn't perfect. I'd say that there's definitely some sub-8 potential on this level. 140! I saved, like, 55 seconds on that level. That's crazy! And I could— I don't know. I think that I almost tied on this level, if not actually tied. So I'm not sure I can save any time here, but if I do perfectly, I might break even. Because I think that my— one of my most recent runs is like a tie, but actually, I think my 5922, which is what this is being better than, will not have been that good, so I should actually save some time. Here. Well, I barely hit it, good lord. That was good. Good, that's fine.
Please, you can't even climb up here, can you?
It doesn't matter how much I shoot at her now, it's not gonna hurt anything. Because she can't actually possibly do damage, you can tell. The little cutscene plays. Yeah, that. Little cutscene plays, just kind of shifts to this. Wait, try the charge shot thing. No.
How humiliating!
Let's do this.
I'm not great at that charge shot thing yet. I think that it could save a second or two. If done correctly, if I shoot another charge shot or two. But that's actually pretty genius. 122, nice, tied. Tied on best. Nice, I saved 11 seconds? Good lord, what did I get before? Like a 133? That's crazy. Or maybe I just, like, failed to skip a cutscene, because I thought I got, like, a 131. So I guess I, like, was 2 seconds slower on cutscene skipping. Let's have another 57, like, in my 5922 run. I think it was like 5922, yeah. Okay, good. Alright, good. Why did I do that? I was an idiot. at. Just come over here and hit me into the wall. What? Nice. Don't hit me into the wall. Even better. Thank you for upgrading fucking Maka. You're so close to me, you're getting upgraded in the face. I lost some time. It's probably gonna be like a 110 or something, but or like a low 1 minute time. Yeah, 106. Yeah, I lost like 9 seconds there. It's not terrible. Yeah, 9, yeah, that's exactly right. So, Starscream. I think that I did Starscream well once in one of my runs, or maybe 0 times.
You tricked me!
And that surprises you? You really are dim. Prepare to be scratched.
Let's just shoot at him an absolute butt ton. Alright, punch him. Wait. Punch him. Just shield. Punch. Punch. Blah blah blah. Forget to do the vehicle attack before all that. But it's okay because I might be able to charge shot his stupid face. Into oblivion. Yes, go, 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 go. Yes! Oh my gosh, I thought that I failed a little bit. That was a pretty much perfect Starscream. It could have maybe been done a slight bit better, like 5 seconds or something, if that. That was great. Alright, very happy to see a Starscream like that. At this pace, it's thinking that it's my 59:22 run is because I didn't save my splits, I don't think, for the 58. So technically, if I beat this by 1:22, I would just tie my 150 run, or my 58 run.
The kids are with me too, by the way.
So I need to actually improve by 1:23 or more to actually beat my what my true best is. That's not what I meant to do. I lost a little bit of time in that vehicle section, and I got a 123. That's the crazy thing. Good lord, I saved 37 or 36 seconds there. That's insane. So that just proves 36. So yeah, I got like a 158 before or something, 159. Yeah, it was really bad, wasn't it? So here's, I think that I've explained this Megatron before. It doesn't really need explaining, but necessarily. But you do normal combo, 2 shots, normal combo, 2 shots, shield break, normal combo, and then vehicle attack as he gets up, so that you can hit him. If you're slightly too early, you will miss him. It's ridiculous. Like, if he's not fully standing up, by the time that vehicle attack hits, it will not actually hit him. Okay, have a little bit of Megatron, I hope. Alright. That was not great. I lost like 5 seconds there, maybe. There we go. Yeah. It's hilarious how half the shots just completely miss. Like, they go between Megatron's legs for some reason. I need to just... Gosh, I didn't mean to mid-air attack like that. I'm glad that I didn't get the artifact. 139. I think that I mean, I could have done it like 15 seconds better, but that was actually pretty good. Good for, like, oh, compared to what I did. I saved 11 seconds! I must have gotten like a 150 before, yeah. Alright. Let's have a good thundering, and this could be a save of like a full minute or more. So don't do the first attack and then he'll swing that on.
Get out of my way!
I have no idea whatsoever. I can't remember, like, or if I ever did. I think I did at some point. How to perfectly damage him so that you can get both arms at like the same time. Roughly at the same time. That's good. Just a little bonus hit there. Get him. I'm gonna actually shoot some charge shots at him because that does more damage, and I need to be able to one-hit him when he comes back to land. Okay, 2's fine.
I am no longer bound in stone, weak and shackled. I will tear you apart, molecule by molecule.
I'm so sorry. I got here as quickly as I could.
I'm trying to find that like one frame that Martron talked about where you stay in vehicle form, or you retransform into vehicle form after like a vehicle jump or whatever it was that he said, where you retransform without the animation. I'm sure that it's probably happened to me before, but I never, without me noticing it. But I'm not sure if it is. If it's is it only Martron? Is it only in that one level, or is it just you need more open space than that? So I can take 3 hits, we're good. We can take 3 hits before and 3 hits after the enter cube. It really doesn't matter. Like, I will purposefully swerve into a shot to prove my point. Purposeful swerving. See that? Full health restore. If you take 4 hits, then you can only take 2 in the last portion. If you were to take 5 hits, you can only take 1. And I don't even know if you would, I think 6 hits would either kill you or leave you with like 1 health left. And actually, the Wii U version is special, because if you just let Knockout 2 wreck you over and over, you can tell that the damage counter actually kind of underflows in this game. Once you get past quadruple 9s, it actually just goes back to 0. And the reason I know is because I was curious if it capped at quadruple 9s at 9,999, or what. I wasn't expecting it to go to 10,000 or anything, but what surprised me is that it didn't cap it at quadruple 9s. It actually... You can just retry over and over, and the damage counter doesn't reset when you retry. But in the other versions, the damage actually does go into the 10,000s. But, and I think maybe on the final screen it goes there, but in the Wii U gamepad in-level stat screen, it caps. Or actually, it doesn't go above quadruple 9s. That sucks, dude.
I'll smash you to atoms!
That's fine. Good. I had an actually pretty okay second Thunderwing phase in one of my runs. That's funny. That doesn't happen very often. I've had good third, and I've had okay first, and I've had bad second, and I've had... I mean, you vehicle section, you can't really do very badly at it. It's literally a straight line with some projectiles on it that you don't even have to dodge, but like 4 of. That's an estimate. I don't know if you have to dodge 3 or if you have to dodge 5 or what. Please, but if it's 4, I don't know the exact amount you have to dodge. But just like it's a straight line. You're not really game.
I'll smash you to atoms!
Okay.
I'll turn you
Let's see. 2 minutes and 29 seconds ahead. Let's say that I would have like a 57 if I keep going with this rate. Actually, faster. I have like a 56 and a half or something. Oh, that's perfect, I mean. No, it isn't. That was still pretty solid. That was the best non-stop phase that he could do. Like, and by that I mean phases where he doesn't actually technically full-on stop. Good. That was kinda lucky. I mean, you have to do a little bit of gambling on Thunder Wing, honestly. 432, nice, dude. That at least proves that you can get times better than like the 440s and the 450s. My best is a 406. I don't really have any proof of that, but I did get it once. Generally, I retry on this level to get times like that, though. Nice. 5619. Well then. It looks like this is going to be the first Transformers Prime video that takes less than an hour. Including talking after the run's over. Because I don't think that I'm going to talk for another 3 minutes and 3 seconds. But, that's crazy. So, I improved... Wait. My sum of best was a 5619. And I got a 5619. What are the chances of that? Well then. That's interesting. But yeah, I love how I get a 58. I just get a 58, beat the world record by a minute 22, and then just casually, a few hours later, like 12 hours later, maybe not even quite, I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna beat my own record by a minute and, like, actually by 2 minutes, no, by a minute 40, yeah, by minute 41, it's like, sure, why not? I got a 5619, that's actually insane. Wow. Well, I mean... The funny thing is that that's still nowhere near perfect. It can improve by at least a few more minutes, I think. Or at least 2-3 more minutes, probably. Because I'm actually curious if I combined all my bests without loads, it's around 46 minutes. If I combine all my individual level bests. I've, like, mentally done that before. And it actually comes out to, like, between 46 and 47 minutes, I think. Without loads, but there's like 10 minutes of loads in this game. Actually, not quite, I guess. But, because I clearly did not get all my bests combined. And I got this 5619.16. But... yeah, this is the much better audio quality, though. Especially than that horrible 58 audio quality, like my 58 time. But yeah, for now, I guess that's it. Barely finishing this in under an hour, in terms of recording time for the entire video. So, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna save my splits after this.